going live on YouTube. Yeah, we live on YouTube also. Why not? Sure. Star Devil, what's up, bro? You was just in your lobby? Who are you? Who are you? You getting blocked. If you are who I think you are, you getting blocked. Are you the dude that was pinning me half court all game? We was talking about you on stream. I was like, I bet you if this dude show up, he getting blocked. I don't know. I'm gonna check that gamer tag. I said I'm blocking whoever that was. I was on a lock. He pinned me from half. That's copyright, baby. Let me see. What is this? This season 2? Okay, let me see. What we got going on? Yeah, it's copyright. Hashtag copyright. Dang, you all right, okay, what's good? Taryn, what's up? This copyright. We can't play none of this. All this is packed up. So, I'm sorry. What we got, we finna find out right now. Here, y'all can listen to this in the background while until this over. We not getting packed up. This is the base trailer. I don't know why they're showing us the base trailer. Anthony, what's up, man? We looking at what season 2 is. They about to, Michael, they revealing it. They revealing what it is. So we about to see exactly what it is. We about to see exactly what it is. Season 2 drops Friday though. But I guess they revealing it. So they're gonna reveal it. Mon, what's up, bro? There we go. Ooh, that's cute. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome back to our NBA 2K streams. It has been about, I think, 2 weeks. We've missed 2 Fridays since we last saw you guys. But what better way to come back than to do a special Wednesday stream time where we give you your first look at Season 2. For those of you who've been tuning in for a long time, you know that typically for the last year, maybe 2 years actually, for seasons, we'll talk about the season news on Friday. But that's typically after the season's already out. Most of you at that point, you've either seen the news already or even played in the season yourself. So we thought, you know what? Let us try doing our first stream of the season on Wednesday instead and give you something more interesting to watch. But to start, we do have some housekeeping items, including Twitch drops. I see somebody in the chat just asked about Twitch drops. That should be
they reverted it, dirty.
You got a fresh Twitch drops campaign for Season 2. You can earn these locker codes all season long just for tuning in to drop enabled.
Oh, we gonna have
streams.
drops?
If you tune in for 1 hour, you will get 2 double XP coins that are each worth 1 hour each. One for my team and one for my career. So you watch 1 hour, get 2 hours back. And then if you keep watching, you get a total of 3 hours of watch time. You will get a My Team Season 1 Super Pack and also 60 skill boosts for your My Player.
Bet.
These Twitch drops are going to be active all the way through the middle of November, so you do not have to finish all of your watch time today. That's not the expectation. And a lot of streamers are also going to have drops enabled once the season
Hopefully
begins.
me.
On Friday, me and Stacks, we're going to be here as well for more official NBA 2K streams during the season as well. So you've got plenty more opportunities to get these 1 hour and 3 hour watch times throughout Season 2. Also, keep in mind, if you are watching on YouTube or TikTok or Twitter, X, Twitch drops are on Twitch. It is in the name. So make sure you are watching on Twitch if you want to.
Don't worry about it. Y'all can watch mine.
Next up, let us
Follow
really quick
Twitch.
talk about patch notes, because update 2.0 did release yesterday morning, and this is the big update that the dev team has been working on that has improvements, bug fixes for nearly every area of the game. The full patch notes are on our Discord. That's discord.gg/MBA2K, and we do really encourage you to go read those notes in full. But, you know, I'll cover a couple gameplay highlights here in case you did miss them, and some of the ones that you might find the most interesting. We don't have time to read through the whole thing because it is 14 pages. So we're not going to sit here and listen to me read 14 pages, but we'll cover some of the more interesting. The first one is that pull-up fadeaway jump shots are more difficult now. That is based on community feedback that those were a little overpowered because people were fading in the corners, all over the court really, but I saw them most in the corners. And that should not be as easy to spam over and over anymore after the patch. I can tell some of you that that might have been fun for a little bit, but I promise you that was not going to be fun forever. So hopefully you guys like that change. The next one is the random button alley-oop finishing. You may remember that over the summer, we talked about how there was going to be a new setting or a new advanced control on higher difficulties, where when you try to throw down an alley-oop, the button was going to be randomized. So it wasn't always going to be square. It could have been any of the 4 buttons on the right side of your controller. So if you're on PlayStation, it could have been square, triangle, circle, or X, any of the 4. A few weeks ago, we did ask in our community survey what you all thought about that. And generally, most people thought that that was a little bit hard to do. Now, that being said, we also did ask a smaller group of players who I know are more skilled and more experienced with the game. They've been around a long time, and they really liked the feature. They wanted it to stay. They liked the skill gap that added. So we shared all that feedback with the dev team, and I really like the solution they came up with, which is now that in Hall of Fame difficulty modes and competitive modes, so that means modes like Proving Grounds, Ante-Up, modes like that, the alley-oop button is still going to be randomized. It could be any of the 4 buttons. But when you do go play in some of the more casual modes, like the theater, the rec, the park, it is going to go back to how it used to be, where you only have to think about pressing square to finish the dunk. So we should see some more alley-oop in those modes, just so that that's more involved in the game. You're not as afraid of missing an alley-oop in those modes. The last one that I want to talk about just for a second is the rhythm shooting, because if you read those patch notes when we posted them, you may have seen one note that said we improved the reliability of rhythm shooting inputs. Now, after that change, we started hearing a lot of feedback again about a delay in the rhythm shots, which many of you call a hitch in the shot. So we saw lots of feedback about this. And then I checked our bug reports yesterday. It was like the top reported bug. So the dev team did release another update this morning that reverted that adjustment based on your feedback. Locks are better. And that update is already released a couple hours ago. You don't have to download anything. All you have to do is go back to the main menu and it will update automatically. So I've heard from a couple of people already who feel that their shot is feeling smoother. Again, that is the goal here. So hopefully if you were experiencing a hitch, you do like this improvement as well. All right, like I said, I'm not going to read all the patch notes. If you want to see the full thing, they are on our Discord, discord.gg/MBA2K. For now, let's bring in our special guest for today. He has been sitting here patiently listening to me talk for the last 5 minutes. Stacks, how you doing?
There you go.
Yo, chat was good. The boy back once again, to provide just a little bit of entertainment for y'all on this Wednesday morning, man. How y'all doing, bro?
Yeah, hold on. Before we get into season 2, somebody says the drops are not working. Are they not working, or are you guys trolling with me again? Let's see. I can check live right now. Let's see.
Evan out here trying to save all the drops for himself, bro.
Trust me, I'm not trying to save
Evan,
it. Oh, you know what?
We need some skill boosts. We need a my team back.
You guys are absolutely right. The drops were not on. I messed up.
Maybe I will, Paulo.
That's your mans. That's your mans. That's your mans. He tried to take them all for himself.
It is fixed now. It might take a second to kick in, but I see what you guys are saying. The drops were not on for the first 8 minutes of today's show. So they are going to be on now. Don't worry, we'll buy you time at the end of the show. Don't worry. And we'll also have many more streams this season. So thank you, chat, for calling that out. Somebody said we owe you 12 minutes. We will, throughout the rest of the season on our streams, we will add 12 minutes. I promise you that. But for now, all right, back to the show. We got enough drops going on now. Let's talk about season 2.
Melly, they about
First up is the new park. Because over the summer, we did talk about how this year there is a new park location every single season, right? So season 1, we've had Skyline Park. It's that grassy neighborhood park. For season 2, we are going to be playing in the new City Heights Park. Brand new park. It's on the rooftop of a building for some nighttime hoop sessions. This is your first look here at what City Heights.
Oh, they switched it up.
What do you think?
First and foremost, the one thing that I can appreciate is just getting a brand new park in general. But if anybody played the older 2Ks, that chain net sound, it's crisp. It's crisp. I'm telling you, used to play in Rivet back in the day, 2K17, that chain net, I think that's the best sound in basketball.
WL, chat, WL for the new park for season 2.
I love it.
Rivet inspired.
It does have chain nets.
Rivet inspired.
You guys can see a quick little sneak peek of the environment of the park, kind of the park layout as well. There was a sneak peek in the trailer a couple weeks back over the summer, but this is your first full look
the new park.
Of what City Heights looks like. So not too much else to say here, but just don't forget that all year long in the park, you do get an extra 25% rep bonus. And then on top of that, you can get an unlimited amount of streak breakers. So if you're breaking a high win streak, you will earn BC in the park. So combined with a new location, hopefully many of you find park exciting to play all year long. With a new location, new environment, every single season, we have 2 down and many more to go this year.
Yo, Evan, before we move on,
Tone ain't having
when we fly the helicopter, I see a helicopter sitting out there. Like if I go on like a 100-game streak, can I get a whip around the building in the helicopter?
I do not believe so. I am sure there would be many people who actually would say some. They would have some choice words if we spent time on flying a helicopter in City Heights. So,
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to cruise through right quick. Nothing too crazy.
Stacks will be the only one who has access to the helicopter. You may see him in the sky when you're playing in City Heights.
There we go.
All right, next up, we do have a preview of the rewards of the seasons for you. And we do have to get our level skips going so that we can get all the way to level 40 and show you what's going on. Stacks wishes this was his account. Unfortunately, it is not.
Let me see the season. Hold on, what's this?
This is somebody's account. It's not my account either. I wish this was my account as well. But this is somebody's account. Getting all the way to level 40
mod
of season. So let's start back at the top. If you get the Pro Pass or the Hall of Fame Pass, these are the automatic rewards that you get right away. You got these Court Vision glowing eyes and a Mind Game mask for your My Player. And then for my team, this season's automatic Pro Pass reward is the Diamond J.R. Smith card. So, Stacks, that J.R. Smith is something that I think a lot of people don't like, and you get it right away. You don't have to earn any levels.
It's not New York Knicks J.R. Smith.
The Hall of Fame Pass, you get that right away.
Yeah. It's not New York Knicks J.R. Smith, but it'll do. You know what I'm saying? J.R. Smith.
What is that, Mine Crew mask?
Regardless of what team he's on. I'm very interested in that mask, though. I want to see what that mask looks like on my player.
We'll see how it looks. Some people are saying Twitch drops are still not working. Is that true? You guys just messing with me? It should be working now.
That's y'all boy up there.
Come on, Evan. You gotta give him the drop.
Boy up there. I just want to make sure you guys are getting your watch time. It says it's working. I just refreshed.
Yeah, maybe
some of y'all need to refresh. I think y'all just trolling me. It's working on my end. So Twitch drops are good to go. Anyways, next up, since we did get the Hall of Fame Pass, we do have the Hall of Fame Pass rewards as well. That does come as usual with 15,000 VC, 10 level skips, and a 15% XP bonus for the remainder of the season. Now, after that, we are going to skip ahead a little bit to level 10, where we get the Tier 2 Takeover Surge badge perk. Because last season, in Season 1, we had Clutch Gene here. And this badge perk, that does rotate each season. So this time it's Takeover Surge. First time we've had it this year. So in case you missed how it works, if you put a badge in this slot, it'll get boosted a tier above its max potential whenever you have level 5 takeover. So that means your takeover bar is fully maxed out in the game. So some of you who, you're pretty good at getting to level 5
in the game, Chris, thanks for the
well and stay
thanks for the
$5. I could see you finishing a lot of games, or if you're playing in the rec,
but
and
now the game's slow. We can't dribble. What's going on?
Really strong with all those badges.
You can't dribble. They mess with this game speed.
That means you could go from
really. I need to play
silver,
on guard.
silver to gold.
I might play on guard after this and see what they talking about.
This one is for the tier 2 badge slot, and then you will get one more level 15 that is for a tier 1 badge.
Thanks for the $5, Chris. All right, South
We are going to
Beach.
jump ahead again.
I like the way that sounds right there. That I got my eyes open. See, the people that experiment with their builds, they're gonna be able to take full advantage of these type of perks. You know what I'm saying? So these are the guys you gotta watch out for. I'm talking about the double H's, the tough NYCs, the colder men. These dudes know what they're doing. Might want to avoid these guys at all costs.
It's slower.
You might want to avoid those guys.
I've seen some people get like takeover or level 5 takeover, and they basically never lose it the rest of the game. They lose it like between quarters when it drops a little bit, and then they get it right back.
There you go.
Takeover half the game. So for those people, not only do you have takeover this season, if you put a badge in this slot, you do get that badge upgraded the whole time as well. So pretty cool. All right, we're gonna jump ahead again. This time all the way to level 33. And you all know this is where a lot of the more
Sharing gun. They got a sharing gun in here.
So at level 33 with the Pro Pass, you can actually unlock this animated cape that you see there. It's like a glowing superhero cape for your My Player. Really, really cool. You got to see
just for $20. You can get a cape, chat. $20.
At level 34, all of y'all who love the rec, this is where the 15% rep accessory is. This season it is a headband that gets you an extra 15% rep whenever you're playing in the rec center.
Hot streak face paint?
At level 30 in the My Team row, you can also get Diamond Joe Johnson to add to your lineup. There's actually a lot of these cards throughout the season lineup. You can kind of see a lot of them at the bottom row, so keep an eye on there. But Diamond Joe Johnson, that one is at level 30. Moving on is when we get to the final 5 levels of the season. So if you have the Pro Pass at level 36.
Bro, Evan, hold on.
What did I miss?
Can we go back to that last screen? Because you said something very interesting. You was talking about the cape, right? You talking about how it looks in the city. How do you know how it looks if it's not your account?
It's not.
How do you know how it looks?
I just know how it looks.
How do you know how it looks?
So I have a friend who showed me. I know how it looks.
And he stuttered. All right, say no more. I ain't gonna blow your spot up. Go ahead. We can continue. Don't even worry about it.
Stacks has been on me for the last 10 minutes saying why we didn't do this on his account. It is not my account. Trust me, it is not my account. I will be grinding the season levels just like you, Stacks. But moving on, where were we? Level 36. We're level 36. There is a green lightning body mod. This one is actually really cool as well. See, now Stacks is gonna say I gotta sneak peek again. But you can see it's kind of covered up, so the nameplate is covering up, but it's kind of like glowing green fist. So this one's really cool as well. All these body mods are really cool. I think.
You can wear your jersey backwards now.
And we're getting a lot of these in now. Okay. In 2026, but this is a green lightning.
You can wear the backwards SGA jersey.
Green fist. Really cool. At level 39, there is a blackout body mod, and then also a variant that has glowing tattoos if you have the Pro Pass. And then of course at level 40, there is a cap breaker to be earned to upgrade your builds above their max potential.
Oh, I see it.
Real quick for my team, we've got Hall of Fame badges at level 37. There are 50 coach points at level 39. And then remember, you can use your coach points to unlock those training challenges from the coaching skill trees. And that's how you can earn badges this year. The new feature. I don't know if everybody knows about that, but make sure you check those out. If your coach cards, they all have coach skill trees. You can unlock those training challenges and complete those to earn badges rather than having to go to the auction house getting badges from packs. You can basically pick which badge you want to earn and add that to the card of your choice. Last but not least, this season's level 40 reward card in my team is Pink Diamond Chris Bosh. With the base pass, you get the Miami Heat version of Chris Bosh, and then with the Pro Pass or the Hall of Fame pass, you get a variant with different card art that has the Toronto Raptors version. Stacks, thoughts on these final 5 rewards?
First and foremost, I wouldn't be me if I didn't point out that Carmelo Anthony t-shirt. I'm gonna need that. You know what I'm saying? I might have to grind all the way up to level 36 day 1 just for that. But I also want to point out that SGA backwards jersey. And, hopefully in the future we're able to do that with a bunch of other jerseys.
It's just cap breakers. Cap breakers always going to be level 40.
That's kind of like a way a lot of people
It's not going to be a super surprise like it used to be in 22 where we were wondering if it's some kind of mascot or something. What
I was not in the
mascot
loop
is
on that. I had to
Did
look
I
up
miss
what
the
that was,
mascot?
and then I saw a lot of people doing it that way.
What mascot
I
was
don't
it?
wear my jerseys backwards, but you know what? You do you. Alrighty. On to the next section of what we got today. We do have brand new community builds, starting with Season 2. We do give everybody a season to kind of finish up their builds, submit them, and then we picked 5 each season. So this season, we do have the starting 5 here. By the way, I do apologize to Joe Knows and Julian Shines.
Elite
You
Sauce,
guys have t-shirts under your jerseys.
Julian,
I don't think that was intentional.
Kobe
When we grabbed that from your, when we screenshotted that from your My Player, that's just how it looked. So Joe Knows has a brown shirt, and Julian Shines, you got a pink shirt under your jersey. I don't know if that was intentional, but that's how you look. But anyways, Stacks is going to take us through these 5 builds. These are 5 excellent builds that are either unique builds or they're competitive builds. So if you are newer to the game, or maybe it's a new season, you want to make a new build, but you don't want to spend too much time in the builder,
why
you can open these or grab and go. You can use them
look cool.
as is. And if you do use them as is this year, you do get all of that build maker's recommended signature animations. And on top of that, if you remember last year, the SIGs did not come with the jump shot or the dunk package, especially if they had a custom one. This year, they do have their custom jumpers and their custom dunks included in these builds as well. So if you use them as is, and you don't change anything, you do get those animations with them as well. Stacks, take us through the point guard of the season.
Okay, let's start out with the homie Kobe Dream. Coming through with the point guard, he got himself a 2-way 3-point slasher, 6'5". I think it's self-explanatory. The man is locking up, and the man is knocking down 3 and slashing. Apparently, he got 93 driving dunk. Got
Man, I should have put my
contacts. 89 3-point shot.
6'5" build on there. That 99 3 ball 6'5". I should have put that joint on there.
Let's move on. Joe Knows coming through with the shooting guard, the 2-way dunking midi maestro. And that's a long name. And this is a Joe Knows build, man. Anybody that know Joe Knows, you know he come through with the sauce every single year. So this is gonna be hard. And like Evan said, keep in mind this will come with their custom jumper. You feel me? So that might be worth getting it just right there. Moving forward, we got small forward. We got a 2-way midi range bully. Like mid-range, bro. This is insane.
I love the names.
Look, my build name was very basic. I think I was like a 2-way shot creator. These dudes coming through with some crazy names. Mid-range bully, like he just straight up bullying. Not too much finishing on this build, but if you're looking to lock up, play some heavy defense, and knock down some shots in the mid-range and the 3, this is the build for you. Moving forward, we got Elite Sauce. This is a lesser known creator, but he's trying to make his way onto the scene. He got the triple double threat at power forward, and this build can do a little bit of it all. Got some pass act on here as well as a power forward. Can shoot really well. Got 93-point shot. So at a power forward, you're getting deep bomber. That might come in handy right there. And it's 7
Block,
foot.
what's up, bro?
7 foot with deep bomber is insane. Moving forward, we also got Julian Shines coming through with the center. The board hunting skilled popper. Crazy name. And this build right here is 6'11". So it's a little bit shorter than the power forward.
I got a few builds I can send in.
93-point shot, deep bomber as well.
I might send in something else. I put a 7'4" in there, but
pretty cool. Go make sure you snatch one of them.
That was when it was broken.
Like I said,
that joint
it does come
passed
with the
now.
jump shot and custom dunk packages. So that might be worth it just alone. So if you are a big and you might need a really good jumper, you might want to just go ahead and get this build right here, so you can get the jump shot at the very least to apply it onto your player. You know what I'm saying?
R.I.P.
Yes,
dribbling.
indeed. By the way, those in the chat, I'm looking at the chat as Stacks was talking. If you don't have your Twitch drops, make sure you refresh the page. They are on. I'm seeing people earn them, or start to earn watch time towards them. And for those of you who were here in the beginning and we owe you a couple minutes of drops, we'll take care of you over the weeks to come in the season. Don't worry about that. This is great, Stacks. These are some amazing builds. By the way, in case you missed it earlier in the year, we did mention how this year we do have open submissions for these community builds. So if you go on the NBA 2K website, there's a form there for community builds. You can go in there, submit it. You got to type your attributes. So you got to go through each one: 3-point shot, rebounding, physicals, all that good stuff. You're going to let us know how you made the build, include a video.
Drummer, they always do,
explaining
so
how you
I'm
made
sure
the build,
they will.
or
That's
also
a good
playing
question,
with it.
though. We do need the Halloween glasses.
And then you can submit
I need it,
Anybody
man.
can get
I need
considered
them.
or a community
I
build
need 'em
template.
all.
We do have about 5 of these each season, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. We'll see how things go. But
That's
yeah,
a
submissions are
brilliant
open,
question.
so if you're interested, make sure you get your submission in. There are technically unlimited submissions, but just to keep it fair to everybody, when we do open it, I'm going to look at the more recent submissions from each person. So if you submit like 10 builds, we'll look at the most recent 2 or 3, because that's probably the 2 or 3 that you've made in the most recent season, because the form is for all year. So we don't reset the form every season, it just keeps going. So technically a season 1 build, if you submitted it back then, it could get used later in the year, but also I know a lot of you keep making builds and keep submitting new builds, so we'll keep an eye on new submissions.
YouTube, we're also live on Twitch. If you have Twitch Prime or...
All right, last but not
Prefer to
least
watch
for
on Twitch,
today,
yeah.
we do have a look at the events calendar this
All right, what's
season
up?
in my career. With all the events that are going to be in Gen 9, which is PlayStation 5, Xbox
Blackout,
Series X and S,
Coach.
PC, and Nintendo Switch 2. On Friday, to start the season, we do have Blackout, and then after that, if you look ahead, Halloween is coming up in just a few weeks. And most of you who've been around know that that means there will not only be trick-or-treating in the city, but also
What
wear and
happened to
earn double rep
the
if
old
you wear
parks?
Halloween apparel. There are a bunch of other wear and earn double rep events too throughout the season.
I
So
got
shout
you,
out to
Jeremiah.
Coach,
I'm dropping a vid on
MX,
that.
Adidas. There's a bunch of double rep events with their apparel as well. Plus wear and earn Wednesdays every single Wednesday, as the name suggests. Then towards the end of the season, we will be in the event center. We have a weekend of Rush 2v2s on November 14th. And then the final weekend of the season will be the Poseidon's Reef event. So that's just a look at what's coming up. As we get to these every single week, we'll give you more details on them as we get closer to them. But that is going to wrap up what we got to talk about today in our little first look of Season 2. Obviously, the season does start on Friday. You can get your first look or full look at everything then. But we want to leave you guys with a couple final reminders. If you are still playing in Season 1, because Season 1 does still have 2 days left, keep in mind that the season's menus, they close at 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time or 7:45 a.m. Pacific Time on Fridays. The season starts at 8 a.m. Pacific or 11 a.m. Eastern, but the Season 1 menus are going to close about 15 minutes before that. So that means you got to keep a couple things in mind. If you are playing my team and you are playing Breakout Gauntlet, you are going to have to start a new run in Season 2 if you want to get the Season 2 Breakout Gauntlet reward. If you are mid-run, so like let's say you're on a run right now in Gauntlet in Season 1 and you don't finish it, you are going to get a different reward. So make sure you pay attention to the final reward before you keep going. I don't want somebody to start in Season 1, keep going in Season 2, and not realize that the reward at the end changed. It is going to change in Season 2, so make sure you restart your run if you want that Season 2 reward. Also, make sure that you redeem all of your exchange cards in the exchange from Season 1. Claim all the season level rewards from the season's menu. Once you hit level 40, you have to actually go in the season menu and click it. I've seen a lot of people, they get to level 40, they forget to tap it, and they don't actually get the reward. So make sure you go to the season menu, do all that before 7:45 a.m. Pacific Time and 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday. Don't mess up and then lose out on some of the reward. One more thing, both for my career and for my team, make sure you use your double XP coins. They are use it or lose it, because the double XP coins do reset every single season. So if you have more to go before level 40, you're trying to make your final push these next 2 days, use your double XP coins. There's no point saving them for Season 2. They are going to reset for a new season. Also, keep in mind that those locker codes that we talked about for Twitch drops, those are for Season 2 as well. So if you remember, the first locker code for watching 1 hour, that's for double XP coins for my career and my team. That is for Season 2. We didn't want you guys to accidentally redeem it in Season 1. Maybe you're already level 40, then you can't really use them. So those codes don't become activated until Season 2. Anyways, we do still have some time left. So we are going to go play a little bit of 2K26. Stacks is going to be in the park as usual. And same rules. If you beat Stacks, or if Stacks wins by 10 or more, the chat unlocks some giveaways. And along the way, if there's some cool teammates and teammates doing something special, we might do some extra giveaways as well. But we're going to say goodbye to Skyline Park for now, because this is the Season 1 park that, as you saw earlier in the show, is going to become City Heights in Season 2. So it's going to be probably one of the last times we play in Skyline Park before Friday.
Y'all gonna miss
Stacks, you
Skyline
ready in the
Park,
park? Which build are you on
It's
today?
gone forever.
Evan, let me ask
That
you a
little
question.
park we
Where
got
are
right
you
now
getting
is
out
gone.
I have been playing. I just don't have my PlayStation here. We've talked about this. My PlayStation is just not next to me.
Don't
here.
even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, Evan. You know what I'm saying? And he always got a fresh excuse right there waiting for me. Every time I ask him a question, he always got a fresh. Don't even worry about it, man. Don't even worry about it. I'm loading up to the part right now.
The new part? I didn't see it.
I have not played that much
city,
after patch 2, so I don't know what I'm going to shoot percentage-wise now. But pre-patch, I was shooting 75% from 3. I just want to put that out there. That's not normal for me. I usually don't shoot that well. So I'm just saying. We'll see how it goes. I may not be as good post. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
All right, they done.
We'll see how it goes. You see, I'm wearing my
All right, they're done. That was season. If y'all didn't see it, we can run through it really quick. Basically, this is the new city. This is the new city. You see right here? The city parks. It reminds you kind of like a Rivet theme. It's Rivet themed, basically. This is the new city if you just came in the stream. It's the old little city, the green little city gone now. This going to be it for the next month. So, you're going to be in the streets. We in the streets. Do records reset? I don't know. So, this is what you're going to have to play in. Now, is this a W or L? Y'all let me know. Most of y'all said W. If you didn't see it, that's what's going on, man. That's what's going on. So, all right, YouTube, I'm about to end stream. I just want to show y'all the new Season 2 stuff. If you want to continue watching, I am live on Twitch right now. We will continue to stream on Twitch. But for YouTube, I was just trying to get this out so y'all can see this. And anybody that came after the stream can also see it. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this joint. If y'all want to continue to watch the stream, I will be live on Twitch right now. So you can come over to Twitch. I'll continue to stream for a little longer. But appreciate y'all, YouTube. I don't think it'll be an upload today, but we will have upload tomorrow and Friday. Upload tomorrow